Well, I can't look after you much anymore, that's all.
Yeah, sure. And I bet you'll be real sorry when Bea belts the living daylights out of me, too.
Listen, will you listen to me, damn it? I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you that I can't look after you anymore because I'm sick, damn it.
Fletcher!
Congratulations.
You really had to do it, didn't you?
I couldn't lie, if that's what you mean.
Well, I've got to stay in this lousy country for another 6 months because of you. I've lost that recruiting job, and now I've got to try to scrounge a living.
You're lucky you didn't end up in jail.
You ruined me.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah, well, I hope you rot, you bastard.
I'm not a rich man, but I have enough. You need work. Maybe we could work something out.
Maybe we could. This must have set you back a few bob.
My wife was a big spender.
She around?
Not anymore. She left me.
Women.
Sit down, make yourself at home. Hello, Miss Powers. Any calls? Pour yourself a drink.
Done.
I'll ring Ellis back. I'll see him tomorrow. I'm at home if there's anything important. It's not easy running a business with the trouble my wife's causing me.
What's your proposition?
From what I overheard, you're no friend of Fletcher's.
What's it to you?
Do you want to square the account?
Let's start with your interest in my old mate, Fletch.
He's having it off with my wife.
Is he now? The filthy beast. Does Mrs. Fletcher know?
I made sure of that. That's why she kicked him out.
Ah, he's been a busy boy, the old Jimbo.
You don't know the half of it. It's not as though my wife were just your ordinary married woman.
They're all the same between the sheets, mate.
You don't understand. She's out on parole. I rang Wentworth. I told them Fletcher was consorting with an ex-prisoner. They just brushed me off.
Of course they would. The whole joint's run by a pack of Sheilas. Fletcher would outfox them any time.
Now, if I can get enough hard evidence to lay before the proper authorities, I can nail him. And that's where you come in.
I'm not a contract cleaner, mate. I don't clean up other people's garbage.
And you're not interested in $2,000.
Why don't you get a detective?
I like my help to be highly motivated.
Do you want your wife back?
Yes.
Then you're going about it all ass up, aren't you? Ringing his wife like that. Christ, that's the sort of thing a Sheila would do. All that did was split his home and push him towards your wife.
You didn't need any pushing.
Look, I know the bastard. Sure, he'd piss off from that bitch of a wife of his, but he wouldn't leave the kids. That's where he's vulnerable, through the boys.
I don't want the kids involved.
You want your wife back, don't you? If you do, you've got to get him back with Leela. Restore the family unit.
Will she want him back?
We've got to make sure she does. And fast.
I'm not giving you a blank check, you know.
I don't accept checks. Just cold, hard cash.
$200 as a retainer. Will that do?
That'll do.
I don't want anyone hurt. No violence.
Sure.
All finished?
Yes, all finished.
Yes, well, if I'd stayed in that court any longer, I could have hit somebody. They made Jeff Butler look like the victim.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Mick.
Yes, well, I was made to feel a tart. I suppose it's too much to hope that justice triumphed in the end.
He got 6 months.
Is that all?
A suspended sentence.
Oh, what can you do? I mean, he came out of it smelling like a rose, whilst I was made to
Yes,
feel...
I know. I'm sorry. Really, I am.
So he's at large again. Great.
Don't worry. He won't try anything. He's on probation.
Oh, any normal man wouldn't try anything, but he's paranoid.
Maybe so, but he's not stupid. He wouldn't take the risk. Anyway, I'm first on the list. He told me so outside the court.
Did anyone else hear it?
Like I said, he's not stupid.
Well, aren't you worried?
Well, what's another crackpot threat? In this trade, they go with the job.
Yes, but your friend's a rather special case. What time are you finishing here?
I'm not. I'm taking a double shift.
God, you look too tired for that.
Well, I might as well be here as in a hotel room.
Gee, I'm real sorry, Bee.
Yeah, I know. He asked you to act out an ordinary, everyday incident, not a full-scale bloody riot. Jesus, friends like you, who needs Vera?
I suppose that means they'll scrap the drama group, do you think?
Yeah, well, they're not going to want an encore, that's for sure.
That mean you won't see Ken anymore? Oh, Dor couldn't help it, Bee. She had to defend herself.
Defend herself? Is that what she was doing? Looked like a punch-up to me.
Oh, cheer up. If Ken's really keen, he'll find some other way to get in. Yeah, there'll always be visiting hours.
Oh, yeah. We can play tootsies under the table.
I'm real sorry, Bee.
Okay. Forgotten.
Gee, everything always happens at once. First the dog, and now this. She was such a cute little thing, too.
You don't know that she was put down?
If Vera could have been telling the truth.
Yeah, believe me, if old Vinegar had had her put down, you'd know all about it.
Yeah, well, I reckon she's dead by now.
Will you cut it out, Doreen? You've only lost a dog. I've lost a bloke.
Oh, I said I was sorry.
Doreen, if you say you're sorry once more, I swear I'll make sure they bury you in 14 different places.
Oh, it can't have been all her fault, Bee.
I know. It's bloody Sharon. As usual. Oh, boy, that lady's going to be fun to take apart.
And you'll go straight back to isolation.
Maybe I won't mind being on my own.
Staff room.
Meg? Oh, I'm so glad I caught you. It's Leela.
Hello, Leela.
I didn't see anything in the papers about Jeff Butler's trial. I was wondering what happened.
Well, let's say that my opinion of justice has changed somewhat.
He didn't get off.
The magistrate put him on a good behaviour bond. Oh, you should have heard his lawyer. Jeff was a soldier of the Queen, my lads, whose only crime was to get involved with a woman like me. At least that's what it sounded like.
Oh, Meg, that's unbelievable.
If ever I hear about the law protecting the rights of defenceless women, excuse me whilst I laugh. Oh, do you know he threatened Jim right outside the court?
Oh, Meg, would you keep me company tonight? Come for dinner?
Look, if you want protection, you'll need someone with more muscle than I've got to offer.
Oh, it's not that. I need someone to talk to.
Well, I've really got to go home tonight, Leela.
Well, tomorrow night, then.
I just don't want to talk about Jim. Look, I'm sorry, but I work with him, Leela. I'm fond of you both, but I just don't want to be the meat in the sandwich.
Well, we won't talk about Jim then. But please come. After the boys go to bed at night, this house gives me the creeps.
All right then, Leela.
Oh, thanks, Meg. Hello?
Is that Leela?
Who's that? Who is that?
Puppy's all right. Suppose you just run over to have a look. No, one of the screws has got her through.
Mrs. Jackson didn't say.
Oh, she's having us on.
Well, if she is, she's sticking to her story.
Well, why won't she tell us?
Yeah, it's not fair, is it?
That Sharon never does anything without a reason. You've got to get that into your head.
She's rubbed me up the wrong way.
Because she meant to. What do you care? Your bloke's coming back.
Yeah, and everyone's a wake-up, thanks to Sharon. Listen, do me a favour, will you? Spread the word that I don't really think he's any big deal.
But you've just been telling everybody.
Yes, I know, but if the screws get wind of it, we're never going to get together. They'll see to that. So let's just get this gossip thing under control.
But how are you going to get Sharon under control?
I'll have a word with her.
Oh, Bea?
Old Davo thinks this drama thing is a goer. She's not going to like Sharon proving her wrong.
Smith! Don't you touch her! I don't want to see a doctor.
You'd better see him because I think he'll advise a few tests.
No. Look, I'm okay.
I doubt that. This isn't the first time you've passed out.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see a doctor. And you can't make me, you know that?
The governor can. I'll have to report this to her.
Well, she won't thank you for wasting her time.
Nice. I'll be back in a minute.
Heather,